Steve Irwin has you pinned down in a headlock. What cool facts does he tell the audience about you and your habitat? I don't care. He calls me a beaut, and I really needed to hear it. Oi. Now looky here. Notice how he seems almost entirely apathetic to my attack. That is because he spends almost every waking moment pretending not to be bothered by the current situation he is in. To him, this is just another Monday morning staff meeting. He is truly a gorgeous example of mental endurance. This little fella looks upset, but he actually craves physical contact. Edit, a lot of you weirdos are into thumbs in butthole. Isn't he a beauty? You're all right, fella, you're all right. This guy is out looking for a Sheila, but he isn't having much luck. He's coming in late to the party. Oh, he's angry. Calm down, big fella. Ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah, there we go. See, he likes when I give his knock-in scritches, like, yeah, these guys like to get all big and blustery, especially in front of a cue ball. They'll be real mean to each other, but they're good folk, though. Just got to let them know you care about him. Everyone acting like Steve ever said something bad about the animals. Not a thing. Crikey. This little Ranger is quite the sneaky little one. This particular type of animal can hide in a dark room all day and never even see the sunshine. She will do as much as she can to avoid others of her kind. Edit. I don't remember what he called gingers, so I fixed it. Thank you for correcting me, fellow Reddit. Oi, this is a common member of his species, and as you can see, he's got a fairly advanced case of fur loss, especially concentrated here at the top of his ear. Many males you find in the wild with this condition will try to compensate by growing the fur around their faces. And this fella is no different. This one looks like he spends his days being poked and nipped at by his wee one. Note the characteristic paunchy belly and the general lack of muscle tone. This fella can spend up to 12 hours a day grazing and trying to find a nice spot to curl up for some shooter edit. Apparently I've accidentally reimagined Steve Irwin as a 19th century Cockney bootblack, but I'm leaving him. Oi, be very careful, mates. We have to show dominance. If we show any affection towards this creature, he'll get attached to us and never leave us alone. Truly one of the most terrifying beasts in North America. Now you're thinking, this here fella looks like an absolute killer. He's big, he's covered in hair, and if he wanted to, he could probably knock my block off with one swing. The truth is, his kind look far more scary than they really are. Despite their size, they're actually quite timid and will only attack when threatened and backed into a corner. The truth is, he just wants to find a Sheila he can settle down with and, who knows, maybe have a couple of kids. Sadly, this fella hasn't had much luck lately. He's the last of his line, and it would be crying shame if he never got a family of his own. Puts Pixel controller in my hands, luckily. Here at Australia, so we have a state-of-the-art gaming room where this fella can play the video games of his youth and relive his days as a juvenile, when life seemed so full of possibilities. This little bugger simulates reproduction up to 5 times a day, almost exclusively without a mate. Then I imagine he would show a Dorito in my mouth and chuck me back into my bedroom.